It's important to find joy in the work you're doing, but it doesn't have to be this overexcitement every day. It can just be you finding purpose in something you're doing and constantly reminding yourself that the end goal justifies the means. This allows you to push through some of the monotonous times when you don't feel motivated or as excited as you were on other days. But during these moments, it's important to show up with consistent effort no matter how you feel, because in the end, laying down each brick continuously is the only way that a foundation can be built. Regardless of your emotions, if you still show up and do the necessary work, then progress will be made. But if you let your emotions get the better of you and you convince yourself that it's not worth it or it's not the right time, then progress halts and that brick simply doesn't get laid. The only way to know when it's time to give up, or what I prefer to say is pivot, is if what you're pursuing is not bringing you any positive value, but it's instead draining you or causing you great inner turmoil to the point where even if you did achieve the goal, it wouldn't feel worth it. At that point, we should reconsider your approach and question if what you want is worth the struggle. These are the methods to help withstand the pull to give in, and they are maintaining a confident expectation, responding to setbacks by understanding that there's growth through challenges, trusting your timing and faith, and having shared focus and maintaining it. To have a confident expectation is to remain steadfast in the belief that you will achieve your goal. And the best way to practice this is to positively respond to situations that you face, whether they're favorable or not. Undoubtedly, there will be setbacks because that's a necessary part of the process in order for there to be any breakthroughs. And how you respond to these setbacks literally determine what direction you're heading in. Expect great outcomes, of course, but when things don't materialize in the way you've imagined, don't cower and lose hope, but rather view the setback as a reorientation of your compass to refine and guide you better along the way. This takes resilience, especially when you're faced with multiple setbacks. I had to redefine these moments not just roadblocks to where I was going, but rather signs indicating areas for improvement so I could reassess and continue on better and stronger. When it comes to trusting your timing and faith, the most frustrating part for me was wanting certain successes within a specific time frame. But I quickly learned that life doesn't go that way, and things only happen when they're supposed to. In the meantime, I had to respond to my lack of patience by continuing to strategize and work through any roadblocks I was facing, while keeping consistent faith and belief that I was heading in the right direction. Maintaining focus requires positive self-talk, which serves as the fuel to drive you towards your goal. In a world full of distractions, from the opinions of others to the draw of social media, it's important to keep a laser focus on your goals. The key is to have a mental image that you maintain of what you want and combine it with consistent action as a formula for success, because there isn't a fast way. That is the quick way. That is the magic wand.